This is Colette from Pet Orphans of Southern California. She is currently up for adoption. We're doing a video on her because we're having some trouble finding her forever home. Colette is a very sweet, loving dog. She actually did the best of any shelter dog we've ever had since I can remember in our group obedience classes. She learned very quickly, and we think that that is because she thrived on the structure of the class and the confidence building that it gave her. Now, after watching this video, you are going to want to take her home right away. See this behavior right here? I ask her to lay down, and she does this adorable belly roll. Well, normally people think this is so adorable, they encourage it, they'll go right for the belly and rub, rub, rub. Well, Colette is not just doing it to get attention, she's also doing it to kind of manipulate the situation. She is very needy and she's very insecure. So that's why I don't get on to her, but I just keep resetting her and letting her know what I want from her. Now, the reason I wanted to show this is because of the problems she's been having with people in the home. She goes to a home and she acts very submissive, very sweet, which she is, and needy. And people feed into that, and they give her tons of affection, and they let her, manipulate and control every situation through her jittery, excited neediness. Now, the reason that's a problem with this particular dog is because within just a few days, she goes into protection mode to whomever is letting her do that. And she will start growling at other people in the home because that particular person has been feeding into her insecurities. So basically rewarding her neediness. Now, sometimes that just makes a dog even more jittery, but oftentimes a dog like Colette, it makes them feel empowered. So then they start to control their environment through other means than just laying down on the ground, and that's what she's doing. Now, the reason I'm petting her more here, and I zoomed in to see if you could see it, but you couldn't. I've met Colette several times and worked with her several times, but one time when I bent down to pet her, her skin jumped. And I know her, and she knows me. So I was hoping that that would come across on the video, but it didn't. But I'm still letting you know that that happened. So that is why we're working on that a little bit more, so I could just kind of test her temperament a bit more. It's just one more thing that shows you that she is insecure, and she needs a home where people are basically just going to let her settle in and not fuss over her at all, and not reward her every time, she demands attention or affection. Colette is a very sweet dog with amazing potential, but she has to have an owner who is very strong-minded and isn't a needy person themselves, so they can help, control her. Think about it this way. If you have a dog who is kind of needy or may have a bit of separation anxiety, the more you feed into that, you're encouraging it. Well, for Colette in particular, we need someone who is going to just basically tell her she's fine and help build her confidence in the right way without feeding into her, every whim and every time she wants affection. And this will help keep her from getting into that territorial or protective mode, over the weaker energy in the house. So she does need a strong owner and an experienced owner, an owner that's experienced with other dogs. Even though she doesn't come across as an alpha or a dominant dog, she can be in the wrong circumstances. And if those insecurities are rewarded, then she becomes empowered. Now, I do want to point out, if any of you go to a dog park regularly and if you've ever seen the submissive dog that gets a little nervous when dogs come up to it and show their belly right away, and then the dog might go up to sniff the face and they snap, Well, just because they show their belly doesn't mean that they just want to play and be submissive. So you really have to kind of know dog body language and just have some experience when working with Colette. If you have any interest in her, please come to the Pet Orphans of SoCal in Van Nuys, California. They're open between the hours of 12 and 4, and come check out Colette. Colette is a favorite here, and we really want to see her find her forever home. So if you're interested in Colette, come on down to the rescue and check her out.